Oh baby, I love your madness. It's so incredibly beautiful.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a super exciting one, as I'm going to be reflecting on my 2019 and doing like a year overview, rewind, whatever you want to call it. I have got so much to say about 2019. It was literally one of the best years of my entire life, and I'm so happy with the year. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, comment down below your best memory from 2019 and subscribe to my channel. We are getting close to 600 subscribers now, so if you went and subscribed, it would mean so much to me. But yeah, without further ado, let's just get straight on into the video. So I've got my rewind wrote on my brother's phone. So I'm just going to be discussing it month by month and what happened in those months. And yeah, that's basically what this video is. So January, I didn't particularly do that much from what I can remember. Nothing like specific, exciting. Obviously I went back to school back into year 10 last year. So yeah, I also went to Derby last year, as you remember from my New Year vlog. I went to Derby with my family to celebrate the New Year, and it was absolutely amazing. I had such a great time. Little trips like that away with my family are so special to me, because I love my family so much, and when I get to spend time with them and go away with them, it just honestly makes me so happy. February was a month where I started to get pretty good grades, so I'm really happy with my grades. And like I said in my last video, I think it was my last video anyway, I discussed how I improved in chemistry and have gone up multiple grades. So yeah, me trying hard paid off. In February, I also started to go to the gym. Starting going to the gym was one of the best decisions that I've ever made, because I love the gym so much. It just gets me out the house, exercising, and I really enjoy it. It's nice because obviously when you're at home, you have to motivate yourself to go out the house and go to the gym. And seeing other people there exercising as well just motivates me even further. So that was my February. In March, I competed in a competition called Music for Youth. So I went with my school for this. We sang 2 songs. I can't actually remember what the 2 songs were now, but unfortunately we didn't win. But it was such a fun day going and watching all the other like choirs and groups compete. But yeah, unfortunately we didn't win, but it was such a super fun day out, and it was really nice to compete in a singing competition. In April, I had a great Easter break. I spent it with my friends and my family, and I just had a great Easter holiday basically. I went to the cinema, I went shopping. So yeah, in May was like the biggest concert festival month that I have ever done in my entire life. Because I managed to get tickets for Radio 1 Big Weekend. So obviously this was a really hard event to get tickets for, and I was so lucky to get some, and I was just so happy. Honestly, it was incredible, absolutely incredible. The singers there were fantastic, and the lineups were absolutely amazing. Like, I had the best time ever. I went with my dad, my auntie and my cousin, and we had so much fun together. So we actually managed to get on the front row. So I saw all these amazing artists such as Billie Eilish on the front row, Anne Marie. It was incredible. Oh my goodness me. I also saw Charlie XCX. So many amazing people basically. I also got on the TV quite a few times, which was incredible. So yeah, that was literally the best festival I've ever been to. The other thing that I went to in May was the Anne Marie concert. With my friend, I got her tickets for her birthday and Christmas last year, and we went together and it was so much fun. We went shopping and everything beforehand, and then we went to the concert, and we managed to get on the second row for this, and I literally had the best night of my entire life. It was absolutely incredible, so much fun. So yeah, honestly, just absolutely amazing. In June, I did quite a lot of things in June, okay? So I went to the Take That concert at a stadium near me. My mum is obsessed with Take That, so obviously we all went along with her because she loves them, and yeah, it was such a great night. I also did my bronze DV expedition. This was tough. I don't think people realise how tough DV actually is, but it is tough. Like, I'm not joking. I'm currently doing my silver, so I'll do a whole video about my bronze, but yeah, I did that and it was so much fun. It was like 2 days away, camping, walking, and it was so much fun, especially with all the people around you doing it. Yeah, I had a great time. And the last thing that I did in June was I went on the London maths trip with school. This trip was so much fun. We literally did no maths whatsoever. Well, we had an hour's maths quiz thing, but we went to see School of Rock, the musical. We went to Thorpe Park. Thorpe Park was the highlight of my trip, I must admit. I love roller coasters and rides so much. So yeah. It was an amazing trip. We went on like a river cruise and it was really nice spending it with my friends. So yeah, that was a really great trip. July was my favourite month of 2019, and that is for numerous reasons. So I went on a battlefields trip with my school to France and Belgium, and again I went with so many of my friends, and it was such a great trip. It was obviously quite emotional because you're learning all about the war, and it was just quite sad. But yeah, overall, it was such a lovely trip. I do have so many different photos on my Instagram, emma_world.x. So if you want to go and check those out, please do, because honestly, it's such a nice thing to go and look at. And yeah, I had a great time on that trip. I also performed in the musical High School Musical. So when I was in year 9, so 2 years ago now, I was Marty in Greece. So I had a solo, and oh my goodness, I think that was one of the best times of my life because I really got to showcase what I could do, and it was just incredible. Honestly, I loved it so much. So I decided to perform in the next one, which was High School Musical, and I was you know, one of those drama students, which was kind of fun. Again, I had a little bit of a solo, just a little one, but it was still there. And yeah, it was such a great show, and again I made so many new friends from that, and it was such a great experience. I had my last ever sports day in July, and this was quite sad because obviously I am going to be leaving year 11 this year, and it's just sad to think that my school years are coming to an end. So my last ever sports day was like sad, do you know what I mean? But it was so much fun. I obviously competed. I ran the 300 meters and I did quite well in it, to be honest. So I'm quite happy with that. And yeah, it was such a nice sports day, especially spending it with my group of friends. It was really nice. The last thing that I'm going to talk about from the month of July was the best trip I think I've ever been on, and I am so grateful for this trip. I get very emotional when I talk about it. But I went to America. So I travelled around the west coast of America, Las Vegas, LA, San Francisco, Death Valley, Palm Springs, literally so many different places. And I went with all my family. I went with so many people. I went with my grandparents, my cousins, my auntie, my uncle, obviously my mum, my dad and my brother. Anyway, there were so many of us and it just made it so much more enjoyable, and I had a great trip. So many of my dreams came true on that holiday. I can't even explain it to you guys. It was absolutely just amazing. Like, I have so many pictures over on my Instagram, so if you want to go and check that out, please do. But yeah, I really can't believe that I had the opportunity to go there and experience the things I have this year. So now we're going to talk about August. In August, I was still in America because we went for 2 weeks. And like I said, that was a great trip. I also went to Car Fest, which, if you didn't know, is a festival, and it's got music, food, obviously, car shows. It's amazing. My family go there every year, and we always take our granddad with us because he's really into it. And it's really, really nice just to go away with him as well and spend some time with him, as well as my mum and my dad and my brother. We went for 3 days this time, and we went to the Car Fest South. I have a whole vlog on my channel, so if you want to go and watch that, please do. So yeah, it was a great festival. We also went to Stonehenge in August. So I've always wanted to go to Stonehenge, but we just never have had the opportunity to go because it's such a long way away from where we live, and we just haven't had the opportunity to go, basically. So when my mum said that we were going to Stonehenge, I was so happy, because obviously it's just an iconic thing to go to if you're in the UK. So yeah, it was absolutely amazing. Again, I have another vlog of that on my channel, so if you want to go and check that out, please do. But yeah, that was my trip of Stonehenge. I also had my 1-year YouTube anniversary in August, so this was a real big deal for me, because obviously I've been making videos for a year now. Well, over a year now. I'm filming this video, but it was crazy. Like, I can't believe how much I've achieved in a year. I've grown in confidence so much. So yeah, September was quite a difficult month for me personally, because obviously I had my knee operation, and that was one of the scariest things that I've done this year. I was petrified for this. Obviously I vlogged that as well, just to show you my experience, and I missed a lot of school due to it. My attendance at school isn't great, which I'm not going to lie to you about. It's like 70 something percent, and it should be around 95. But anyway, yeah, it was a really difficult thing to go through, because obviously it's so scary knowing that you're having an operation, because you don't know what it's going to be like to be put to sleep and everything like that. You have so many like thoughts going through your head, and it's just really difficult. But honestly, having that operation was one of the best decisions of the year, because I've started running again. I'll just tell you that. I've started my 5k runs again, and I'm going to be doing a 10k run and whatever. But I no longer need my knee support when I run anymore, and my knee doesn't hurt a tiny bit when I run. And that is something that I have wanted to say for years now, and I'm so happy the operation has worked. And although it was the scariest thing I've done this year, it was the best decision that I've made, and I'm so happy. In September, I also started year 11. This was a really like scary thing as well, obviously, because it's your last year at school, and yeah, but I'm really enjoying year 11 so far. Obviously it's quite a big workload, because you've got mocks, tests and homework and everything. You've got to balance everything, your work, social life and everything like that. But I do enjoy year 11, and I'm just going to try and enjoy it as much as I can, obviously, because it's the last year. I went to the fair with my friends. That was lots of fun, and we also hit 500 subscribers in September, which is absolutely amazing, and I couldn't be happier. We've come so far on YouTube, and I just can't believe how far we've come. So yeah, October was one of my favourite months again this year, because I turned 16 years old, which is crazy. Can't believe that I'm already 16. It feels like I was only like 12 yesterday. But yeah, I've grown up quite a lot. I'm a completely different person to what I used to be, But yeah, for my birthday, I got a surprise trip away to Paris. That was an amazing experience. I got to go up the Eiffel Tower on my actual birthday, which was amazing. I did so much fun stuff in Paris, got to see all the sights. I'm so grateful for being given that by my parents and my grandparents for my birthday. It was an amazing trip, and obviously spending it with my family made it so much better. So yeah, that was absolutely amazing. In October, I also got the iPhone XR in red, which is what I'm filming on now. So yeah, I went out for Halloween with my friends. Obviously that was so much fun. I love getting my makeup all done and my hair all done on Halloween. And the last thing that happened in October is quite sad, quite emotional, but I lost my last pet. If you didn't know, I had 4 pets. I had 2 dogs and 2 guinea pigs, and I lost my last dog in October, and we had him before I was even born. My mum and dad got him in February, and I was obviously born in the October of 2003. So it was quite sad because I've kind of grown up with my dog, if that makes sense. So to lose him was rather sad. But he was really old, obviously, and he is in a much better place now, as he's not suffering. November was a very stressful month because I had 2 weeks of mocks. I get stressed out with exams so much because I feel like I haven't revised enough, and being in the actual hall it just makes me panic a bit, but I got good results, which I'm happy with. I also went to the Sigrid concert. If you don't know who Sigrid is, she is a singer and she is fantastic. I went to her concert with my family and it was so much fun. I love all of her music so much, and I generally had a great night. In November, I also went on a first aid course because doing things like that and helping people is so important. Being able to recognise things that are going on and being able to help these people if they need the first aid is literally essential and could potentially save someone's life. So I'm really happy that I did that. And finally, in December, I had a great Christmas with my family. I got so many amazing gifts that I'm so grateful for. I did a what I got for Christmas video, so go and check that out. And yeah, I've really enjoyed December with my family. The lead up to Christmas was obviously amazing. The actual day, spending it with my family, and yeah, the new year was fantastic as well. So yeah, in December, the last thing I'm going to talk about is the fact that I went prom dress shopping. Unfortunately, I didn't find the dress that I wanted. I'm still on the hunt for the perfect dress, but I did go looking and I had a great time looking for it. Tried so many nice dresses on, tried some nice jewellery on, and it gave me more of an insight of what I kind of want to go for prom. So yeah, that was my 2019 rewind. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Like I said, comment down below, subscribe to my channel and help us get to 600, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.